Hey guys, real quickly, before this video actually starts, I want to explain what is actually happening. So basically, this is kind of a podcast that is about an hour, split up to 5 or 4 episodes. But I recommend you to watch part 1 and 2 first, because this is part 3. If you haven't seen those parts yet, go to my channel, watch those first, and then come back to this video. Trust me, you will understand way more. But anyways, let's just continue with the video. Are we going to the revamping, or are we still gonna stay here? Okay.
So this is the hugest change in the game. This is going to affect the entire game, and this system is why your user levels need to be wiped. So basically, we're changing our entire game to be more like RuneScape, where you're gonna have special skill abilities based on these new farming locations. So there's going to be a fruit gathering skill, a resource gathering skill, fishing skill, treasure gathering, and scavenging. And each of those separate kind of skills are going to drop unique prizes. So fruit obviously is going to get you food for your dragon and seeds for the new farming system. Resources are going to be dropping resources for base building. Fishing is also food, but it'll come with food to tame wild dragons. And treasure is going to be the best way to make money really quickly, and scavenging is going to be the best way to find super rare potions and dragon buff and XP potions and all that kind of stuff. So all your gathering skills are finally separated. So when you're farming, you're gonna be focusing on one kind of niche at a time, where in Dragon Adventures right now, you click on a bush and get everything at once.
Yeah, so what's gonna happen, because there's a game pass, which I still don't get what it does. There's a game pass called the Resource Hog. Drops one item pool. So is that gonna stay in the game? Are all the game passes gonna stay, or is it gonna change?
So some game passes will probably change, but we'll evaluate something of equal value, and for anybody who bought that specific game pass, we'll also give them a little bonus in the game, just in case they don't like the change. At least they'll get some in-game reward for it.
That's a great fix.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the hugest change in the game. And like I said, with gathering zones, there's gonna be like, if everybody can harvest 100 plants, then you'll get a super XP gain for 30 seconds, stuff like that. So gathering in groups of people is gonna benefit everybody. You're gonna be able to upgrade all of your individual skills. So if you're like a fruit farmer, the more and more you harvest fruit, the more easier it will be for you to get more rare fruit.
That is a very cool system. But are these all gonna have their own perks, or is there gonna be one good one and just 4 less good ones? Because it would seem kinda strange if you had just one good one and 4 just ones that just don't matter that much. So how is that gonna work?
So they're all going to be upgradable, and they're all going to have their own perks and upgrades, because they all give you different resources when you farm them. So that'll take a little bit of work from the devs, of course, to figure that out. But they'll all be separate, so they each have a useful kind of purpose. We don't want one of them to be less of value just because you're only getting fruit where you could have been like getting money or something, you know?
Honestly, I really like this. This is gonna change Dragon Adventures in a good way, of course. And I feel like more people will keep playing because of this, because Dragon Adventures, it currently doesn't have a system. You go to a world and you collect dragons. That's the game. You can trade for dragons, that's it. The models all look awesome, but that's just the good part about the game, and there's nothing really else that you can do except for maybe do the quest for unlocking certain dragons, like the Suki and the Geoterics. Or the Geoterics, like I think those are the only event dragons, or those kind of obtainable dragons. So in this way you can actually just grind for certain things, and people have a goal, which is gonna keep people wanting to play, because they want to go to the next goal and they want to just unlock this or that.
Yeah. And just a little bit more information. So the more people are in one location, the more everybody in that location is gonna get like a mini bonus perk. So like each person adds 1% of like speed or value or something to that location. So everybody benefits the more people are, rather than right now it's get out of this is my spot. Go away.
Wait, your cat?
No, for farming locations. When you're at a spot and someone comes over, you're like, shoot, this is my spot.
That's why I said your cat.
And the last thing is we're gonna have like a click ability, or the game is gonna be like, click here for like a extra resource, and if you click it in time, then you'll get a bonus. So it'll kind of keep you in the game and keep you attentive and active rather than just auto-click.
Auto-clicking is boring. This just makes it just so much better.
Yeah, it'll be fun now that we have groups. And then everything else in this doc is we can go through pretty quick. So our mobs, they're gonna be a mixture of wild dragons and our like mini mobs. We're probably gonna mess with how our mini mobs look, but you're gonna be able to fight wild dragons. You're gonna be able to tame them. So if you see a wild dragon you like, you can go battle it and try to tame it. You can steal their gold and their treasure. You can like let them go away. There's gonna be a variety of zones for fighting, so low, mid, and high levels in each world.
So is this gonna be kind of like dungeon quest or something like that, where you just kill mobs and stuff?
A little bit more like World Zero. So there's actual scaling involved with the game, so you know who you should be fighting rather than being like, who gives the most XP.
Yeah.
It's gonna make a lot more sense and clear linear upgrading system for dragons and users alike.
I just love that you guys are just gonna change Dragon Adventures like this, because like I said before, game is kinda meh right now, but I'm pretty sure these updates will get so many people playing again. But also, what a negative effect is that because stuff is getting wiped, a lot of players are probably gonna get upset, but they will see that it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, and we have to, so everybody's on the same playing field too. Like, even if you're level 200, it's not fair to everybody else that, you know, what if we gave everybody who is level 200, like, level 200 fruit gathering and fishing and all those skills were maxed out? Then you miss out on all the new stuff. It's not fun.
Yeah, exactly. So this way you can actually restart with Dragon Adventures and just fall in love with the game again, basically. It's
in a it's fun version.
It's fun version, yeah. That's an important detail you say right there. So oh, there's a lot more. I was gonna say, wait, is there more? Okay, there's a lot more.
So we're actually bringing Sam back to Dragon Adventures to work with this, but dragons and mobs are gonna have multiple attacks. So they're gonna have area attacks and blocking, and you're gonna have to be a little bit more strategic with your fights and not just like spam clicking. They're gonna have brain cells.
I don't know how that works. I'm pretty sure they're in a PC. Or something like that. I've got no idea how that works, but they're gonna have brain cells. They can think.
Yay!
Yay!
And they're gonna have better drops as well. So fighting dragons is gonna be more like rewarding and special rewards, and fighting mobs is just gonna be like still meat and bones and kind of lesser rewards, I guess. But they'll relate more to the world rather than just being whatever.
Oh, okay. That is, yeah. All I can say is that that's just awesome. I'm kind of speechless because of this. Not gonna lie, I did not expect Dragon Adventures to get these kind of updates. And when is this actually gonna take place? Like in the following month, or are you gonna start like in a year or whatever?
We're starting right after Halloween. We're starting.
Okay, and this is gonna take a long time to complete this all, but it's gonna come in. Every single thing is gonna be in a separate update, I'm guessing.
Yeah, so we're starting with the biggest stuff first and then going down to the smaller stuff.
So
the first updates will be more spaced out, but as we get more specific, they'll be faster and faster.
Alright, so how long do you think it will take to make a big update on this? Because currently big updates is just new drags or new items.
Yeah.
But this is completely something different. So how long do you estimate that this will take to make one of these big updates?
I think probably less than a month, honestly. I already have all the tasks like written out, and honestly, the larger updates should take 3 to 4 weeks, and this medium like 2 to 3, and smaller ones will only take a week, if that. And not only that, but like the builders and all of us are going to be working on brand new worlds and working on the towns. So as these larger updates are going to come, the towns are going to get updates. Like there's going to be stuff happening left and right all the time.
That is really, really crazy that you guys are able to do this so quickly, because I don't think you guys have done anything like this on Dragon Adventures, have you?
No.
It's just been making the game for a start and just adding more dragons, but this is just awesome. So
Yeah.
is there anything more we need to talk about right here, or are we gonna go to revamping
Nope.
world missions or whatever you want to go
Yeah.
to?
All right, well, these next few things I can skim over. So world missions, basically, we're just gonna make those much easier, more fun and fast and less grindy and sweaty and painful. They're gonna be fun and fast. So yeah, not too much about that. Still work in progress. If you own the world, you're gonna keep it. But for the people riding them, the struggle buses, it's gonna be much easier once we have that changed. Event
right.
dragons, we're still trying to figure out how we want them to be kind of breedable. We have a meeting with the Roblox admin to figure that out a little bit more, but we do want them to be breedable in some way. No limit to dragon levels, so